Hi, welcome to Chris Cook for YouTube. Today I'm going to be doing something that's simple and quick. Some of you may not be familiar with this particular recipe, but it's called fried green tomatoes. So let's get started. Here I have 3 tomatoes. These are green tomatoes and they came from my daughter's garden, and I just decided that I would go ahead and show you how to prepare these. I know that some people are, this is an old school dish, and I know that some people are familiar with this while others may not be, but it's real simple, it's real tasty, and normally I serve it with ham. So that's my favorite thing to serve it with. Sometimes I'll serve it with bacon as well. All you do is take out that little pit portion that's at the beginning, and you take off the little bottom part of it. You see there's a little dot there. Take that off, and you see that inside. Take that out. Now I've already washed these for the sake of time, and I had them sitting here because this is so fast and easy. It only takes me a couple of minutes to really do it. So my daughter's growing tomatoes, and I asked her could I have 3 of them. She's not familiar with this dish, but hey, this will be something for her to taste and see if she likes it as well. So I'm going to take these 3 tomatoes and I'm going to just slice them down. Now, the tomatoes have to be green. You cannot use them when they turn red. So these have to be green when you're going to fry them up. If they're red, they won't fry well. It's mushy, and that's not when you're supposed to do it. But this is really, really good. And if you get an opportunity to try it sometimes. I think you'll really enjoy it. It's a unique taste, something different. And for some people, it may be an acquired taste. But fried green tomatoes, and especially with ham, they're real, real good. So I'm going to sit these out. Okay, I'm going to take my hulls off because I'm going to reset them down on here. Now, the only thing that you're going to need in order to prepare this dish is just salt, pepper, and some cornmeal. So that's what I have here. So I'm going to put some salt on. I'm going to put some pepper on. I'm going to flip this over and do the same thing on the other side. Now this only takes you about, I don't know, maybe 5 minutes to prepare. 2.5 minutes on one side and 2.5 minutes on the other side, and they're done. You can serve them with your favorite meat. And that's it. You can use this for breakfast, lunch, or dinner. I primarily use it at the breakfast time. Put some salt on this. Now, I have my cornmeal sitting here, and this is just like an all-purpose cornmeal. It's not a self-rising cornmeal, although you can use that. And the only thing I'm doing is I'm putting the cornmeal on both sides of this. Putting it on one side, turning it over, putting it on the other. Okay. Second time, just get it done just a little bit faster. Now that's all you need. Some people do an egg wash. Some people do a milk wash on their eggs. I'm sorry, on their tomatoes. I find that that's really not necessary. Just make sure that you get some cornmeal on it so it can have a slight crust to the finished product. So get the rest of these in here right quick. And this is all you're going to need to do. Now, if you should use, because I don't think all of them are going to fit over in the skillet, if you should lose some of the cornmeal that's on these, all you have to do is just put it back in and dip it back up, and that's it. Now, that's all we need to do as far as preparing them to fry. So I'll meet you at the stove. We're back, and I'm just putting them into the oil now. Now for this particular recipe, I normally like to use old bacon grease or old cooking grease that I've fried my chickens in. So that's old cooking oil for my chicken. But I didn't have any, so I had to go with fresh cooking oil. But any one you use is okay. It's just that I would have gotten a little bit more flavor to my tomatoes if I had like the bacon flavored grease or the chicken flavored grease. And you see here that I'm re-dipping the tomatoes in my meal mixture. The reason for that is because tomatoes have a lot of moisture in them. And see how that one, on this particular tomato, it looks like all of the meal has left. So, just re-dip them to make sure that they're well coated. Okay, now I have all of them in the skillet, and I'm going to allow them to fry up on this side for about, I don't know, a couple of minutes, maybe 2-3 minutes. And what I'll do is I'll come back when I get ready to flip them and fry them on the other side. Okay, now we're back. It's been about 4 minutes, so I'm going to start to flip these over in the skillet. And as you can see, you see that darkened color. Now you can fry these as hard as you like, or you can fry them where they're not so hard, whatever your taste preference is. I like mine crusty. So I'm getting this out. Now this is the season for fried green tomatoes, because this is when your tomato plants, they first start to bloom. A lot of times you'll see this in the store, but tomato plants are very popular. So if you have a friend who has tomato plants, or if you're growing tomatoes yourself, and tomatoes can be grown in a flower pot, if you have that, then all you have to do is take them off before they ripe. Because once they ripe, you can't have this dish. So I'm going to allow this to fry up on this side, and then I'm going to take them out. But they look real good. Okay, frying real good. Okay, now we're back, and as you can see, they got browner. What I did was I flipped them one more time while I was away, but now I'm going to go ahead and take them out. And this is a good meal. I mean, I enjoy it. For breakfast with ham or with bacon, it's good. Or if it's lunchtime, just on a sandwich with your favorite type of meat, is good. Dinner time, fry up some chicken. Serve it with some corn. And you got these green tomatoes. And that's good as well. Okay, now I'm all done. So I just put them on the paper towel for a minute, just so I can catch some of that grease. But I'm going to go ahead and put these down so that you'll be able to see them. Just going to shake them off. I should have just picked them off, but I didn't, so let's put them down on the plate. We'll get them there. Alrighty. So there you have it. Fried green tomatoes. Try this dish. As a side dish, I think you'll really, really enjoy it. Really fast with the prep time. No time at all. I think it took us roughly about 10 minutes to prepare. And as always, thank you for watching. Chris Cook for you too. Bye.